Let there be no strife between thee and me. That's from the Old Testament, Dabney. You may not recognize that.
I don't know whether I want or not. I'll ask him. Hey, mister, I bet her a quarter she couldn't get you to talk to her.
Oh, don't deserve you. Oh, wait until I become a famous author and make my fortune. Then we'll all ride in.
You mind if I try?
You? Don't make me laugh. What is your name?
Satan, this district.
About when you've finished with her teaching.
What's to become of her if we leave her in the gutter?
That's her business, not yours, Mr. Higgins.
Well, when we finish with her, we'll...
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Isn't unusual. And my fiancé that is, he...
Oh, what's the matter with your eyes, you big sap? I'm not Farnsworth. I'm Joe Pendleton.
Of course, I had to have my meals in bed for a while after the children came, but I never liked it.
They grab Ugarte, then she walks in. Well, that's the way it goes. One in, one out.
Young man, as a matter of curiosity, what made you become a priest?
Should have seen her come in here last night looking for you. Her eyes all rainy and the mascara all washed away.
Give me a drink.
That's an awful high-class young lady.
Well, oh, don't, I'll carry it. What's the matter, Ma?
Well, I'm sorry to disagree with you, Mrs. Walker, but not only is there such a person, but here I am to prove it.
No.
Shut your trap! Shut up or I'll smash your head flat!
Ah, throw it. Without me, you two would die here more miserable than rats.
All this work, you're overtired. You do too much.
What do you suggest I stop doing? This moronic radio trash with which I pay...
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
I'd like to see Mr. Charles Eastman, please. So would I. I expect to if I work here another 5 years.
Yes.
He asked me how my work was going. What was I supposed to say? Great? Incidentally, who was that over?
If they float in toward shore, you'll come back someday. If they float out to sea, you won't.
Consequently, he'll do or say anything to be liked by others.
Oh, what do you feel like doing tonight? I don't know, Ange. What do you feel like doing?
David Niven as the fearless, imperturbable Phileas Fogg. Cantinflas.
Well, by all means. You read English, I take it.
Do you read Japanese?
Am I a fool without a mind? Or have I...
Don't like it?
Yes, I like it very much.
If you don't like it, you can change it for another color.
Sister, I was saved by him way back in Schonheim, Kansas. Love.
I'll be noted that here in our decision, this is what we stand for.
I've been appointed to defend Tom Robinson. Now that he's been charged, that's what I intend to do.
I would have gone to war with all England's might behind me and even against England's interests to defend.
The might of war.
When I was practicing law, the manner was to ask the prisoner before pronouncing sentence.
Ward?
Yes, sir.
When's the last time I asked Court to get oil for this damn thing?
I did and do, believe me. Henry's bed is Henry's province. He can people it with sheep for all I
Hey! I'm walking here! I'm walking here!
Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to...
Who's lucky? What about the last of the big-time spenders? You make him?
No, you?
Shooting in a week.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
What is it?
Io menzogni non ne dico mai alla amici miei. Ieri domani vogliamoci a parlare con Fanucci.
Hey, you ginglings! The Mental Defective League in formation.
The book. That's not good now.
White House aide told me that Hunt was investigating Kennedy.
Who was it?
You're the one who talked me into being a writer, Dashel. You're the one who said, stick with it, kid. You got talent.
He's a 20-year-old American boy, up against a system he didn't understand, spoken in a language he couldn't...
And that it was the best thing for him. I was incapable of functioning in that home.
I remember how scared I used to get of that whoosh, flap, 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 flap.
See, your pretty face
Make her feel safe. I was still me.
Quad.
I don't want to hear any of your anti-establishment paranoia.
Why don't you just go home?
I don't know what it is about you, but you do bring out the devil.
Where did you get it?
Mombasa! Get in!
Your mother would never forgive me if I took the view.
I don't know why we're arguing, because we don't have it. We have no view.
I stop.
I am accused of being a traitor, a collaborator, and a counter-revolutionary.
Come back when you've succeeded with Madame de Tourvel.
Yes. I ever tell you about the first time I leave the state of Georgia?
When was that?
A few minutes back.
In training at the academy.
Jack Crawford sent a trainee to me.
Why can you not be honest for once in your life and say to yourself, what Helen has done, I have done?
The Talmud, it says, whoever saves one life saves the world entire.
People looking at all the statues and monuments, and some of them people were loud and pushy.
Do you love him?
I do not attempt to deny that I think very highly of him. That I
figure out what's wrong with this thing. It won't crank up and everything seems to be put together, right? It ain't got no gas in it.
Thanks to Pierce, we still get to act a little.
Tell me about Pierce.
This new yacht, man.
Mr. Boom, I thought something big. He came cheap.
With a dismal howl. And collecting himself for a spring, jumped the dead man's shoulders.
Right now, they're scared of you.
I know everyone that you're going to meet. I know what they want and why.
Anything else?
No, sir.
Does anyone else feel she should be moving in slow motion?
Will she want a large wedding, you think?
Now come the days of the king.
Are you chewing gum?
No.
It's better.
Cause I hear what they got in Mexico for boys like you.
I can't wait to see you explain this to a fucking Suffolk County jury, you fucking cocksucker. This is gonna be fucking fun.
Sir, the most you ever lost. The coin toss.
You're absolutely right!
Dummy, don't nobody want you, don't nobody need you. School ain't gonna help none. Take your ass down to the welfare.
I need to do something substantial in order to get the attention of the clubs.
Why?
Because they're exclusive and fun, and they lead to a better life.
I'm the backup parent, the understudy. I thought you were supposed to be getting your act together.
I've been doing really well, actually. Nobody ever...
Over the 6 bikes, provide them with maps.
Or you could just send in training wheels and meet them at the border with Gatorade.
It's gonna take a miracle to get them out.
I stink so much I make myself gag.
Everyone thinks Enigma is unbreakable.
Let me try, and we'll know for sure.
Mr. Turing, do you know how many died because of it?
And I am getting madder and madder.
It's unbelievable.
Then this guy walks into my office and says,
at some point, you gotta decide for yourself who you're gonna be. Can't let nobody make that decision for you.
Straight body in these statues, they're all curved. Sometimes impossibly curved, and so nonchalant and...
And anyone else, really, that doesn't have pure white Aryan blood running through their veins.
I'm happy to be talking to a true white American.
Do.
No idea.
Got it! I've
Burn
negotiated.
down the house and blame Winston Churchill. Or negotiate.
Sorry, Anne, you told me the other day. Have you forgotten? She's forgotten. Paris. They don't even speak English there.
You will be required to have a hearing individual on board at all times.
We have been preyed upon like animals. Maybe we should respond like animals.
Is this based on your actual life?
Yeah, you think some bitch-ass college boy can come up with that shit?